Greetings and salutations. Love, peace, and soul. Everybody, welcome. It's Empress Phoenix Fire coming to you from the West Coast. We about to do a quick reading because I already basically touched on the harvest moon. Want to give out appreciation to all the newbies, all the oldies, the day ones. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Check out the past couple videos that I've done. It's been really heavy. I started touching on the harvest moon, the practicality of the name, how it is also connected to the following moon, which is literally going to be like today's the 20th, is going to be October 20th for the hunter moon. So the harvest and the hunter moon are linked together. Watch the past 2 to 3 videos so that way you could get some context. Some deep energy has been coming through, and for me today I got confirmation. So that's why I was like, okay, let me come to the collective. Let me give y'all a quick, we're going to do a quick reading. But I can automatically tell you about this harvest moon is that's why I entitled it Everything Clicking into Place. I affectionately call him my uncle, Reverend Ike. He has a video. I keep saying, I got to let me write that down. So that way I don't forget that. I'm going to post it in the, I'm going to post that in the community tab, specifically that video where he does, it's like a mini meditation, literally, where he's like, everything will click. And he says, and he's a Gemini. So he's definitely about the spoken word. Okay. And speaking it into existence. So he has a wonderful video about things clicking into place. And so the vibration of today, like I've been booked and busy, you know what I mean, in every aspect. So hey, peace. So I've been booked and busy. I hit the like button as y'all come on in. Everybody catching this on the playback, what's up? Now I don't have a pen. You see that? Bobby, give me a pen real quick, please. What happened to my pen? Oh, here we go. I got it. Forget it. So that way I don't forget, because I got a lot of things to write. See, you got to write things down, right? So sometimes we're so bogged down with everyday life, you know what I mean? Going to work, Two of Pentacles energy, going to work, doing things, doing the laundry, food shopping, whatever, picking the children up from school, going to work, whatever. Taking care of your business, you know what I mean? Handling your business, handling orders, handling clients, all of these things. We forget about our spiritual regimen. We forget about different things that we want to, that we want to do during these moon phases, astrological events, and all of this stuff, our spiritual regimen, right? So I remember saying in the beginning of Virgo season, like this would be a perfect time to do vision boards, because Virgo, and remember, it's the energy of Virgo and Pisces, right? Even before the full moon, because Virgo is the 180 flip of Pisces, right? That's the opposition, so-called, or the opposite, right? So I said in the beginning of Virgo season, like, do your vision boards, blah, 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 right? So I've been so busy, right? So the Most High made it. This is how I'm going to show you how things have been clicking into place. The Most High made it so that way I was in a place where I went today. It was unexpected, was in a place that you would have never thought, right? That I came in, we were watching The Secret, okay? It's kind of like a continuing education thing, right? So I'm thinking, and then they putting on The Secret, and then Synchronicities is coming on, because I watched it one time before. So I was like, yo, I was like, yo, y'all don't even understand. I knew that everybody else in the room didn't understand how on point and on time that was, right? And The Secret, remember, it does, The Secret is like, it doesn't even scratch the surface on metaphysics and how the universe is mental, the universe is all. So, the first thing it says, acts, the second is to believe, which is Pisces. One of Pisces key words is to believe. And then I said, now we're in the age of Aquarius. I said more is more to know, You know what I mean? It's okay to believe, but I feel like it's more potent to know, right? So you ask, know that you're going to, number three, receive it. So it's ask, believe and know, and receive. Openly receive what the universe is gifting you. All of these things was coming up, and I was like, oh my God, these people in this room have no clue. So then they was like, okay, guys, so now we're gonna be make vision boards. I was like, Most High, won't you do it? Look, I didn't even shuffle, and this is what's at the top. I just was astonished. Okay, we're gonna pull from the other crystal deck. I just was. Let me start pulling because I would sit here and talk all night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see it's gonna be a transition of me more just basically channeling their cards. That's where we going with this, right? So I was like, oh my God. I was like, yo, y'all don't even understand. People was like, oh, this is kind of spooky, da 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 da. And I was like, no, y'all don't know that this is so on time right now. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is so on time right now. So I went to the instructor. I was like, to the instructors, like, okay, who's the genius that came up with this? And they was like trying to put it off on somebody else. And I was like, no, it was you. I know it was you. I said, you know about astrology, don't you? They was like, yeah, Pisces is doing this thing today. And I was like, okay, all right, we in there. We got meaningful sacrifice, y'all. This is how things have been clicking into place. This is why we're harvesting so much because there. Listen, we know it takes work. We know it takes work. Sixth house, it takes work, meaningful sacrifice. Okay, so I feel like going forward, like I think what spirit is saying is that there's going to be sacrifices that's going to have to be made for the next level up, right? This is the intent for this full moon, like the vision. You want a vision, you want to make vision boards of things that you want to do. All right, but what are you willing to sacrifice in order to make that happen? You're going to have to put up something, right? Just like you got to make money, you got to spend money to make money, right? So it's the same thing. It's like, how much are you willing to put on the table? What are you willing to put on the table? And that's the energy of Saturn. We got two fives here. So things is changing up. Goddess Persephone and Ruby, the inner queen. All right. And then we got Ascended Master, what? Jesus. Okay. And Rose Sophia. What are you willing to put up? What are you willing to sacrifice for this next leveling up? Because, you know, you're harvesting and we're going into, you know, the colder months. So there's gonna have to be some type of sacrifice. Okay. And this is how things are going to be clicking into place. And I think that it's going to be like a joy. You're going to go into it joyfully. If you go into it apprehensious or feeling like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I know I got to do it just because, it's not going to bring about, it's not going to be as potent, y'all. I'm going to tell you that right now. Whatever it is, okay, whether it's sacrificing what's going on now, whether it's sacrificing a job, you know, even, or sacrificing your sleep, even, sacrificing your day off, right, to do certain things or to learn certain things, whatever the sacrifice may be, okay, whatever but it has to be. And this, okay, I'm gonna say that there was a reader today that I watched. Her name is Pretty Oracle, and she mentioned about how people who do so-called black magic, like do animal sacrifices and stuff like that, you know what I mean, that this is why it's not as potent as when the Most High put you through a state of sacrifice, which was so key. So key. It was like, you know, the Most High, that's the story of this realm, is going through trials and tribulations, so-called, right? Like how Jesus did, trials and tribulations, right? The Most High is going to put you through trials and tribulations, so there's no need to be doing animal sacrifices, or even for that matter trying to do human sacrifices. Okay, y'all, today was so motherfucking deep. Okay, that Pisces energy in conjunction, I mean, in trine with that Venus and Scorpio. Look at this. It's coming up again. This is, I'm telling you, meaningful sacrifice, throwing things out, donating things you don't need, all of that stuff. Tiring out. And I feel like clarity and organization within your mind, within your body, all of this stuff is like so for, yeah, we gonna keep that. We gonna keep that overflow. I want one more though. Definitely gonna keep that overflow and plenty. Cause that's the harvest. This is what's coming through, yo. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. I should pull a moonology card too. But yeah, beginner's mind. You know what I mean? We're not gonna keep all this, but I just want to show y'all. Yeah, joyful muse and beginner's mind, the first breath. This is the new. We've been talking about the new, right? So this is it actually manifesting. This is it coming in plenty. This is it coming in a way that you wouldn't even know. So let me tell you this too. So the narrative that's being pushed is like, oh, everything is getting bottlenecked. It's like your back is up against the wall. You have to make a choice. Da 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 da. Da. But when you are co-creating with the universe and you are joyfully sacrificing, right? When you're joyfully sacrificing, things will begin to click into place. Literally, it's not going to be a fight. It really isn't. It really isn't. In unexpected ways. That's the Uranus and Taurus. And then remember now, Taurus is Hierophant energy. That's the priest. That's the high priest energy. So, the metaphysics is going to start to be shown in everyday practical life. Come on now. Come on now. The so-called new age stuff. Look at this. Angels of the four directions, the four angles of light. I was getting that too, like the different elements. Because I was getting earth and fire with this one, and then I was getting water with this one. So there's definitely an element here of working with the four directions, the four elements, the different elements. Okay. Let me get one more. Everything is going to be clicking into place. It's the joyful sacrifice. Look at this. See? This is the healing light. This is you healing your connection. Okay. So I've been talking about the solar flares, right? With that healing light. Damn, y'all. The healing light that's coming in, right? From the sun. And it's remember, with the prism breaks up the light into so that way you can see its different forms and its different manifestations, right? So I feel like with the conflict, I don't feel like you're going to be conflicted as far as what sacrifice you need to make. It's going to be something that you like, okay. The sacrifice may be something that you may feel is conflicting, okay? It probably something that's in your lower nature that you're going to have to deal with. Again, that's the shadow work, okay? So with you commandeering that shadow work, and it probably has something to do with your emotions. It's like something that you're going to be healing your emotions, some violent things that you were angry about, resentful about. And of course, it's something that has been events. Yeah, these events have been in your life, okay? Traumatic experiences in your life. This is the sacrifice. I think you're going to finally be letting it go at this time. You're going to be clearing, you're going to be making space in your emotional bank, your mental space, all of that. You're going to be making space now. Instead of holding on to that old trauma, you're going to be clearing that out now in order to make room for the new, for the plenty, for the overflow. Because I'm telling you, everything is clicking into place. Everything. Look at this. Look at this. Intuition and manifestation. It's the vision. It's the vision that you get in. It's your future. Your future is coming into view. This is what I'm saying. Like, there's not really no conflict. I think it's you finally letting all of that go. It was conflicting for a long time. For a long time prior to this time period that we in right now. Yeah, that's the jewel. Let's pull a fairy. Let's Full fairy energy. Yo, listen. Everything is clicking into place. The metaphysics is gonna be start to be showing up in different places. Especially, like I said, especially if you're going in the direction you're supposed to be going into. Getting that healing light. This moon energy. It's so dope, yo. How things just click into place. Okay, this came out before, and I didn't get to read it, and I'm glad I got the book here. We're gonna read this one. That's that precious shit, right? Oh, the Master Maker came out again. Yep, so that's the intent. And then again, that's giving me magician energy. Wait, hold on. Well, that is way too many. Way too many. Way too many. Hold on, y'all. Meaningful sacrifice. And that's the thing. It has to be meaningful. This has been coming out too. What's at the bottom? Ooh. You know, we gotta read this. The fairy godmother. That's the high priestess. You already know in the original Rider Waite. Hit the like button, y'all. Y'all come on in. The original Rider Waite. That's the high priestess energy right here. Wow. This is what I'm saying. This is the Pisces energy. This is the knowing, the believing. Yes. But that is it Pisces energy, like miracles just starting to happen. This is miracles happening right before your very eyes. Hey Chaz. This is miracles happening right before your very eyes. I'm telling you. Things are gonna be, you're gonna see how everything you that's why you can't worry about the how is it going to happen. You cannot worry about how all of this stuff is going. Look. I said I wanted to do a vision board, right? For this Virgo season, for the Virgo energy. We about to step out of it right on the full moon. The Most High said, all right, this girl been moving all over the place. So we got to bring the opportunity for her to make a vision board to her. Like it just don't get no better than that. What's up? 144,000. Listen, it got to be a meaningful sacrifice. It got to be something that you're gonna have to put your mind and your intentions. Where is it? Where's the intuition? And you're gonna have to put your intention into it. Your intuition into it. Your intuition gonna tell you what it is too. What that sacrifice is gonna be. It can't be something that you gonna deem as easy or something that you want to give away, like, you know what I mean, clothes. I mean, that's all good and dandy, but I feel like for this time period, it's going to have to be substantial. This is going to have to, look at this. This is going to have to be substantial. Okay. So we got Five of Cups energy here. What's this? Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Nine of Coins. We're going to clarify. Give me one more. Yeah. Everything is going to begin to click into place. After you make the sacrifice. Wow. I said one more, but we're going to take that. Yep. And what did I say? It being a weakness. And it's going to turn, oh my God. And then it's going to wind up turning into a strength, y'all. Bottom of the deck, we got 10 of Wands. Okay. So, with the tidy house, right? This is, you need to get organized, literally, your projects. Because there's so many, I feel like this is speaking to me too. Like, you need to get things organized, period. Period. I think, with the school year starting, you know what I mean? A lot of us, we could be taking on programs, or our children, or doing homeschooling, whatever the case may be, right? All of our projects, it's a lot, The key is organization, time management. When you have time to do something that you could do now instead of waiting until tomorrow, then do that, right? That's the key. This is letting go of the burdens too. Not letting it feel like a burden. This is, you're about to transform this. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get the clarification. You are about to transform what you think is a, like for example, I used to hate doing laundry. I think I told y'all this before. I used to hate doing laundry back in the day, to the point where I literally would have a mountain of dirty clothes, and I would buy new clothes. Hey, chocolate delights, I will buy new clothes instead of going to the laundromat and washing. Okay, that's how bad I hated laundry. Then when I moved out here, let me tell you something. When I moved out here, now the Most High always made it where there was always, I didn't really have to go to the laundromat. Where I always had, at least like within the complex, there was, you know, a little laundry room or whatever, and I always made sure laundry was on. Now it's a pleasure. I honestly, I love, because I mean, who doesn't love the smell of fresh laundry? So when now it's like, mm, now it's a pleasure. Yo, this is what's gonna happen. This sacrifice, y'all. You know within yourself what you hate and what you dread to do. Okay? Whatever it is. You about to do perform some alchemy and transform it into a strength. Hold on, wait till I show you the cards too. Wait till I show you this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Yep. Right on time. Right on point. Mm. Ooh. Your guidance system. Yep, your team is work, and now your team. All right, bottom of, what was I? Didn't I say I was getting Saturn? Didn't I say I was getting Saturn with the sacrifice energy? The regulator. This is how the leveling out. Because remember, now we're going into Libra season. So this is the leveling out. This is how we level out the books. You got to make the sacrifice with with Saturn energy. Okay, so Saturn represents like limitations, right? Time within the physical realm, right? What's the difference between the spirit realm and the physical realm is the concept of time. Okay, that's the difference with the material world and the spiritual world. So it gives an illusion of restriction, but it really isn't, because once you go in, it's governing. Look at this shit, governing time and matter. So this is improving your speed. Hey, team voice. This is increasing your speed in doing certain tasks. Okay. And then on the flip side, this is also not rushing certain goals, long-term goals, and things like, you got to know you got to have discernment on what needs. This is also prioritizing, right? That's where the discernment comes in, because you prioritize certain tasks. That's how you do time management. Okay, I learned that through with my nursing career. Okay, is time the time management is prioritizing what patients come first, what duties come first, what could come after, what can be put off till later. You know what I mean? And then the matter, this is governing the matter. This is how you're shaping your reality now. This is how you shaping the matter into how you want to see it to be. Look, completion of cycles. This is the last full moon of the zodiac, because next month in the Hunter's moon is going to start in Aries, right? So it's another completion of a cycle right now. So technically, we're facing another new year. We're facing it's basically like a next month with the Hunter moon is going to be a lunar new year, you could say. Okay, so with the world, yo, this is so. What's at the bottom of that deck? Oh, okay. See, this is what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying about the time management, getting the projects right. You're going to transform and alchemize what has been burdens in your life, and you're going to transform it into a strength. Point blank, period. You're closing out a cycle, a karmic cycle right here, a lunar cycle as well. And this is how things are going to be clicking into place, because now you're going to incorporate structure, you're going to incorporate discipline with the meaningful sacrifice. The discipline is what's going to be able to have you focus. The discipline is what's going to dissipate any conflict that has been within you and what has been holding you back. This is what, oh my God, what has been holding you back from this new world? Because it's been manifesting. It's like your new world has been sitting and waiting for you to jump in. And you thought that you possibly had made the right changes and you got the right mindset, and you let, like this, like leaving a toxic partner or leaving a partner that has demon attachments, right? You thought you did all your energy clearing, you done took your spiritual baths and all your yoni steams and all of that. Hey, stray, but there still is an energy attachment. Okay, could be. And once you realize, like, damn, I thought I did everything, why is there still an energy attachment? It's because you gotta go full force, you gotta go hard. You gotta go hard with it, with the discipline. Okay. So this is the Five of Cups energy. Okay. This is what we're transmuting, this type of emotion. The regret, the sadness, the loss, the mourning energy, okay, of what didn't work out, what relationships didn't work out. Oh, you shared. Thank you, beloved, for sharing the live. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Like, I don't, I'm like, share, like, subscribe. If I remember to say them too. Not, what I'm saying? Y'all know, if you feel in your heart to do it, do it. This is what you look, the element of water, right? The Pisces energy here. Things are fluid. It's 50-50 right now. Again, so thoughts become things by way of your emotions. We was watching it was all in the secret. I was just sitting there like, these people don't have no clue. No clue. In a setting that I wouldn't have never thought that I would be sitting here watching metaphysics, doing vision boards. Like, it was crazy to me. I tell you. But it's not crazy. It's not crazy. So this is the world. See, this is the world that's closing out. See, it's been closed out. That cycle, your new world is waiting for you. Look, because normally in the depiction, it's the three cups that spilled over and the two that's left. This is the opposite. It's actually three cups that's up blooming with still life in it. So this is what I'm saying. This is the miracle. Three of Cups energy is what? Ceremony. It's ceremony and ritual. Okay. That's the metaphysical definition of the Three of Cups: ceremony and ritual. Because they did check it. It's three people, right? When more than one gather, the Most High is there. That's another thing too. And then look, it's three people here, even though two of them are spirits. Y'all, yo, this is so much shit is coming through. Hold on. So this is ceremony and ritual, right? So the ceremonies and the rituals that you incorporate, that to bring about a level of sacrifice, right? But you're going to do it with compassion. You're not going to do it from a space of mourning or of that you're losing out on anything. You're going to turn this, because it's going to be a weakness. It's going to be something. It's going to be fucking hard. I'm going to tell you that right now. And it's something that spirit has been showing you that you need to do, that you need to stop doing, or something that you need to integrate, something that you need to, or rituals that you need to integrate into your home, into your life, into your body, all of this stuff. Because it's bringing about, because it's been dead. Things have been dead. You want to be diving. That's why I was like, yo, I was like, yo, today was so deep. It was crazy. You're going to be diving deep. And like I said, you're going to do it from a space of compassion, because you're doing this sacrifice in order to bring not only to enrich your own life, but I feel like to enrich the lives of the people around you as well, the people that you love, the people that you care about. This is the depiction of the Eight of Swords. Do you think she doesn't love her children? Like, would she have a dog if she didn't love it? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not that she don't love, her children. It's just that, again, it's the mindset. How do you view your duties? Like, I've said this before. Whenever I see this, it's like, well, why don't you go outside? Okay. instead of staying inside and lamenting. Go for a walk. Take the baby for a walk. Let them run around. Let the dog run around. Let them run around. Because remember, they also feel your energy. Your children, they they are my biggest mirror. When I'm in a funky mood and then they start acting out, then I'll be like, oh, it's me. I'll never forget my father was like, it's you, dear. Like, it's you. Whenever the children is acting up, it's you. You gotta check you. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. They feed off of your energy. Dogs too. They're sentient beings. They're very intuitive. They know when you're not feeling right. You could also, it's because you feel you could be trapped. Okay, so this is what I was saying too about like the sacrifice, like especially what's going on in the climate of all of these rules and regulations that's being implemented right now. So there may be an end of a career. You see what I'm saying? And because there's an ending, what does that mean? The universe doesn't like a void. There's going to be a new beginning and a new career, right? Yeah, look, retired could be retiring, you see, and it could be bringing about a level of anxiety like, well, I don't have enough saved, you know, how is everything going to be taken care of, this, that, and the third. But from you are full of ambition, you are experienced, okay? You are established. You have a lot of long, like, listen, like if from you have these qualities, you could go from retired, like whatever your profession is, then you could start doing something else. You could start teaching about that profession, just putting up videos about the profession. You know what I mean? Because just like you're retiring, there's so many people that are coming in and they need guidance from people who have the experience. Listen, honey, there was so much to Alien and Predator. I don't know if y'all go back and watch the too many downloads, the divine masculine, divine feminine teaming up. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That was so deep. I had to watch Alien and Predator over again because there was so much more that was coming out. I was like, I didn't even touch on the fact of the Kundalini energy that was represented by the serpents because they called the aliens the serpents. And what happened? The mother uh, alien or serpent was chasing after Sanaa. That was Sanaa's own sexual energy. That was her own Kundalini energy that was rising. Because remember, she made it to the top. Listen, I could go on and on about that damn movie. I was like, wait a minute, that's her kunt. Like Dr. Alim said, that's her Kundalini. That's her Kundalini energy here. So, all right. So for feminine energies too, I see that there has been a buildup. There's been a buildup, honey. I know. I know. You feel like, but listen. I go on and on about that damn movie. Check that part out. They ascended. They got that was the mother alien was represented her own Kundalini energy, her sexual energy that she was running from, her own sexual power. Listen, and then when Predator saw, then just a little, right? Then when Predator saw the mother alien rise out the ground, did you see his face like, oh my God? You gonna have them shook. You gonna have them. You gonna be shook. Made you look. Let's go on. Item pause. Yeah, catch the replay. I know you got. I know on the East Coast it's late, y'all. I appreciate you though. Nine of Wands with the Sith. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying. And we got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it says unexpected, sudden, all of this stuff, right? Oh, it says, oh, that's right. See, the Sith is not just cutting out things that no longer serve you. It's also reaping. It's double edged. because you're cutting out what's not usable, but then you also receiving what is. You know what I'm saying? Liberation. Look, you're being liberated from fighting this war alone. I feel like too, fighting this spiritual war alone. Um, Ripping off the band-aid, a surprise. I think the surprise is you're gonna see how this meaningful sacrifice that you're going to do is not going to be as hard as you thought it was. It's your mind that makes you think that it's hard for you to control your matter. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, y'all. A reckoning. And when I see a reckoning, it's like a recollection. It's a recalling. It's a recalling of your energy. This is what's going to heal you. You won't go. It does say accident, so I would say be mindful too as well. And then how he's bandaged up like that. You know what I mean? So be careful driving or even anything. Because, you know, you could trip, all of that. So just be mindful of that at this time. And even if you do get into an accident, I feel like it's for a reason. This could be part of the sacrifice, like you having to sit her down. The universe is making you have several seats. So don't look at it as a setback. Use that time wisely. Then we have the Knight of Coins with the Archer. What did I say too about the next the Hunter's Moon? Venus will be in Sagittarius at that time. So this is focused energy. That's it. It's just staying focused. Okay? So while you going underneath this meaningful sacrifice, like, you know, cutting corners with your spending, instead of going to the car wash, you putting the energy in and washing your own car. And you'll be surprised. See how he's saving, making your own meals at home, you know, things of that nature. While other people could be doing whatever or watching you do this, or you feel like other people are having fun or indulging and you're not indulging. I think if you stay focused on the results, if you stay focused on the intention as to why you're doing it, it will go by faster, it'll go by smoother. I think this is the key. This is the focus. This is the time management. This is the prioritization. What's your priorities? Like, what is your priority? Right? Do you want to have fun in the moment? Right? And forego a chance to manifest something, to complete a goal, you know, that you have been, that the universe wants you to complete as well, not just everyone, the whole collective. Because remember, our actions affect the whole collective, right? I feel this has been long time coming. This is something that's long, this completion, world time is world time coming, long time coming. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm telling you, it's gonna make it quick. It's gonna make it go by quick if you stay focused. Look, this even says matchmaker. Oh shit. It says implement a strategy. That's the intent. How are you going to complete this? How are you going to go about that? Damn, that's so fucking crazy. Because you know it's a weakness, y'all. This is what I'm saying. You know you have the propensity and the tendency to do this. Eight of Swords. See, thoughts become things by way of your emotions, right? That's this combination right here. So because you know you have the tendency and the propensity to do that, we all do, right? You got to implement a strategy. How you going to do this? You're going to have to write shit down. You're going to have to be focused. You're going to have to constantly check in with your guidance system, your discernment system, the why you are doing what you're doing, the intent, you know what I mean, as to what you are doing. What are you attempting to create? What's the blank? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a 0 point energy. Okay? Plot a course of action. Right. Safe passage. What is your desire? And I think you realizing that it's only you that can stop you from achieving these desires, because it's going to be illuminated, right? It's the full moon, the illumination as to what you need to do and how things are going to be clicking into place. This is the alchemy. This is the alchemy, because when you see the strength card, know that is also weakness. Know that is also, or in this case, in this depiction, what could be deemed as a handicap, but she's not letting it stop her from living her. It looks like she's living her best life. Look at her, look at her, like she's living her best Leo life right now. Look at that. And then look, her spirit team, look at her guardian angels, her ancestors, right? The Most High is all dancing with her. Look at that. All dancing with her. This is the alchemy. What you deemed as a weakness, or what you thought that could never be possible because you felt like it would take too much effort to complete with the firefly. Look, oh my God, it says it right here. Illumination. Chemistry. That's the alchemy. That's also the spark. So it's a soul spark. Where is he? Where's the fairy cards? The master maker. You see? Look at that. Look at that spark. Someone exceptional. That's who you are. Straight up. That's who you are. Someone exceptional with all your strengths, all your weaknesses, all your debilitations, all your life experience. You are someone exceptional. And that's what the Most High is showing you. Like, like with all that you've been through, we're trying to show you that with a little bit more effort, you can become exactly who you want to be. With just a little bit more effort, a little bit more time, a little bit more care, a little bit more cleansing. Okay? You can do it. You can do anything. You can receive anything. Ask, believe and know, and you can receive it. So let's start. Let's read a couple. Let's read. What's this? Let's read the fairy godmother, right? Because she grants wishes. Yo, that was in the secret too. Yo, like today, everything is click, 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 click. Listen, every time you turn the clicker on your car to make a turn, say, yeah, everything is clicking into place. When you hear clicking sound, say, yeah, everything is clicking into click, click, click. The because yo, I'm telling you, lately my clicker won't go back. Now in the newer cars, it'll go back on its own. But mine, I got a hoopty. It don't go back. So it'll stay clicking until I turn it off. So now instead of me being annoyed, I'll be like, oh yeah, everything is click, 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 clicking into place. Like Reverend Ike said. Listen, gifts, talents, grace, helpful lessons. All right. Okay. Okay. He's talking about his experience. Okay. She gives us grace to help us along the way. It might be a little touch of fairy dust to lift the mood. It might be a conspicuous miracle. It might be anything in between. She protects us from the ill will and plain stupidity of others and from our own mistakes. She untangles the snarls in our psyches and bestows gifts upon us. Whatever she feels we need. Sometimes she gives us choices when we thought we had none. Exactly. Exactly. Grace is the good fortune we get from the universe, even when we don't deserve it. You hear that shit? In fact, deserving or not deserving is not the issue. We are, and therefore we are loved. It's that simple. Sari, the fairy godmother, is a giver of grace and occasionally, quite often, in fact, of useful lessons. She tries not to interfere with our learning processes, but she adds that little touch of fairy grace that helps us to learn a little faster sometimes. Quite often, she acts in our lives through the hands and hearts of others. The fairy godmother is the only one to wear a crown of stars, flowers, and branches, which says a lot about her. Lucky each of us has a fairy godmother to provide the extras that our guardian angels are often too busy to think about. Oh shit. Okay. Fairy godmothers in general are well known for their love of parties. Don't forget to invite them to your festivities and special occasions. Hold on. What did I say about the Three of Cups? I said that ceremony. Yo, I love Hood Mystic. Period. I love him. He another one that got me through the transition and when I came to Arizona. Hood Mystic. So, yo, hold on. What did I say about the Three of Cups is ceremonies? So, what is ceremony? Ceremonies is wedding ceremonies, birthday celebrations, graduations, right? Baby showers. That's all of that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Stanley, all week. Listen, the clarity is coming. As I'm saying, everything is going to click into place. The fairy godmother glows through us as we perform loving and appropriate kindnesses for others and develop our capacity for unconditional love. That too. That too. But I'm starting to see that the rituals, like this is what I've been saying too. Like you're gonna see the practicality and how the metaphysics is gonna bleed into your practical life. Like I said, I didn't have I in the beginning of Virgo season, I said vision boards. I didn't even have time. I'm telling y'all make vision boards and oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I said I'm gonna make one. I ain't never did it. We on our way out. Right before we on our way, our spirit said, no, we gonna bring it to her, the opportunity to her. And while I'm taking care of business, right? That was part of the shit. And I was like in a setting that I would never have thought that we would be doing that. We're watching The Secret, and then after that, okay, guys, vision boards. I was like, are you serious? This is so perfect. Because I didn't even have any magazines. I was like, I would have to go get magazines, and this. I got all the tools and everything that I needed. That's the full directions too. Got everything that I needed. Let's see what this bodacious brother is talking about real quick because it came out before. Meddling, tampering, sabotage, helpful, fixing, order. He means well. He likes to fix things. He drops down chimneys at night and tidies up for you. If you don't have a chimney, he'll find another way in. You left a stack of papers on your desk, he'll file them for you, probably in someone else's desk. No one, no one put away the uneaten roast beef. He'll assume you don't want it and give it to the neighbor's dog. He is not the fairy who ties elf locks in your hair and makes bits of it stand out in odd directions while you sleep. This is just a cousin of his. He has far more important work to do. The Brodock is a meddler. He will tell you, if you catch him, that he means well. It's just that things never turn out quite as he expects them to. He feels that you should be grateful for his so called help, even while you clean the metaphysical eggs off the metaphorical walls. And he is amazed when you are not. Although his feelings are easily hurt by your lack of appreciation, he is persistent. He will just redouble his efforts to be helpful. The only way to discourage him is to tidy up your own loose ends and clutter. Yo, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is like the universe's way of saying, like, listen, do it your meaningful sacrifice. Do it yourself before we have to come in and do it for you. Period. Wow. Oh, yeah, yeah. Basically, it says someone somewhere is meddling uninvited in the issue. It may be you. It may be someone else. I was getting that too. I was about to say you could be you could be the one that's self-sabotaging this new beginning, you know. And the reason why you're self-sabotaging is because you're still in that old mind, right? That old mindset or that old emotional, you know, you keep reliving your traumas and shit. Or keep or even the behavioral patterns, not having enough time management, not having enough discipline. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, I think it's us that be meddling, and then it could be two people. Oh yeah, there's people meddling. There's externals, because if you doing it to yourself, there's gonna be external people that's watching and meddling and all of that shit. But it says what? As long as you worry about what you need to do, and then is with the fairy godmother, she says that, you know what I'm saying. Other people that's always trying to um either take what's yours or the stupidity of other people. You're protected from that, from people who want to meddle into your energy. Yeah. All right. What else we got, y'all? Um, should we read that meaningful sacrifice? I think so. I'll read a little bit of it. We bring you the blessing of meaningful sacrifice to manifest your divine destiny. There are times when want must give way to a greater need. Oh my God. It may feel as though you are being denied the very thing that you yearn for most. However, when meaningful sacrifice is being asked of you, there is a far more generous and loving reality at play. What is being denied now will ultimately create the opportunity for far greater gain. Exactly. Because the universe abhors a vacuum, okay? Or void. So if you saving your money, you doing what you need to do, you staying focused, you're denying yourself so-called pleasures, right? You're not even denying yourself. That's the perception that needs to flip. Remember, Pisces, hangman, flip your perception, right? You need to flip your perception of you being disciplined. That's what it is. Because then now, and like I said too, emptying out your emotional and mental bank from all the past traumas and all the past shit of how shit went in the past in your old world, in your old timeline, in order to make room for more. This doesn't necessarily resolve the pain of unfulfilled desire in this moment, but it does soothe your soul with the understanding that if you feel denied, it is only so that your fulfillment can come about in a more extraordinary and generous expression in due course. A meaningful sacrifice is being asked of you. It is the foregoing of a situation that you want so that another more appropriate situation, one that your soul truly needs, can come into being. So this is letting go of a toxic relationship so that way you can be in an actual reciprocal healthy relationship. And this could be not just romantic, this could be your relationship with other people, with family, with friends, with a job, you know what I mean? Your relationship with sex, your relationship with food. This meaningful sacrifice is actually a divine blessing. Although it may not feel that way initially, it is a withholding from you of that which would seduce you away from the path of the truth of your path. The world can be a most intriguing and fascinating place. Being open and curious about life can help you feel energized and inspired. Yet, if your body or your mind becomes enchanted by that which is not truly meant for you, this leads you away from the path upon which you will actually find real joy, fulfillment, and happiness. Such distractions, as alluring or perfect as they may seem, cannot provide. Look at this shit. See, he ain't worried about nothing. Nobody I do where somebody is laughing like, why don't he just? I got the money to put my Benz and Beamer in the wall. He's actually doing it himself. Ah, and business, no business about what nobody else got to say. Wow. It may even end up causing you unanticipated and otherwise unnecessary pain, which you shall then need to resolve. When the blessing of meaningful sacrifice is bestowed upon you, you are being protected. The protection may seem like a no from the universe, which brings frustration, perhaps also a deep despair or disappointment to your heart, like some of us define that. What I say about the lily? Listen, you gotta wait for the right one, honey. Yup, with the Ace of Wands, with the Ace of Wands, they like we're gonna guide the right person to you. We acknowledge the suffering you may experience with tender compassion. However, there is something more for you, more suitable, more loving, more grand, more healing, more tender, more gracious, more beautiful. The universe will not conspire with your ego. Woo! To offer you less than your complete divine destiny. No matter how much you may insist that you know what or who will make you happy and how that happiness can best be delivered to you, you are loved far more than that. You are loved enough that the universe will ensure the sanctity, safety, and success of your soul. You will be guided faithfully, held back when a dead end obstacle or worse could cause you to sway from your true path, and encouraged to keep moving forward, foregoing scraps in order to remain hungry for the great feast waiting you. Yo, it is not always an easy path, even if you are a very disciplined person. But understand that for this moment of sacrifice, where something difficult is being asked of you, there shall be so much rich reward. That's why I said it can't be something easy, y'all. It's not going to be something easy, something you easily want to let go of. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that fucking easy. It's going to be something that you ain't going to try to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, ooh. It is the delivery of the reward which the universe is so keen to bring to you. And so, whatever is needed for that to take place shall be evoked in your life. Damn. When this oracle comes to you at some level, you are working very hard. You're going through an experience where something you want, perhaps very dearly, is being denied to you. The oracle does not say that you can never have what you want. It is bringing you the message that what you truly want and need is being delivered to you and shall manifest with perfect divine love, tenderness, affection, and of course, timing. It may take much trust for you to accept this, and you may still feel pain in the thwarting of your desire or the hard work that is required of you right now. With the blessing of meaningful sacrifice, however, you are being given the gift of divine reassurance and a sacred promise. That's why you're going to start to see things clicking, because they want to show you like things are going to click into place. Don't worry about it. You have to get disciplined. This is the promise of such abundance, such love, such beauty manifesting in your life, that all discipline or loss endured shall discipline or loss endured shall be honored with gratitude in your heart, with the recognition that your meaningful sacrifice did indeed allow the universe to provide for you with incomparable tenderness and perfection. Yo, y'all, y'all. That was confirmation. Key. That sealed it up. That sealed it up. So basically, you know what you got to do. Look at this, and then look. This is like your team. Like you don't even they like you don't even know like what you are about to receive. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about what's dead. You know. That's why even in the scriptures it says, "Let the dead bury the dead." You know, there's so much more life. They like, listen, you don't even know, like, we are so good. We haven't left you. We're right here by your side, one on each side, a feminine and a masculine energy. Like we're here, okay? Y'all, with that, with that. Hold on, this is too tight. With that, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Stay focused. Stay focused. Sister got a song. Stay focused. Yep. Stay focused, y'all. Stay focused. That's all I can say. Like it's time to tighten up ship, tidy up house, right? We're gearing towards it's time for preparation. It's time, it's the harvest, literally. We're reaping these rewards. These miracles is gonna be coming in. Everything is gonna be clicking into place. You don't know how it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen when you do some sacrifice. Now you gotta and the thing about it, y'all, is that we've done it before. It's not our first rodeo. It's not our first rodeo. Look at how many bumps and bruises. We have been through this before. So you that's the thing, it's like that's the apprehension. Because it's like, damn, man, I know what it's gonna take. But like I said, you shift your perception while you're foregoing certain things, foregoing the spending or you know what I mean, or the drinking, whatever your vice is. Where's the strength card? Because vices can be deemed as and then let me tell you this too, how vices work. Sometimes we'll stop one and then pick up another. Hey Miliana, we'll stop one vice and then pick up another. I feel like you got to be careful not to do that. You have to supplement. See, this is the strategy. This is the strategy, y'all. Okay, so if like let's say you're attempting to stop smoking cigarettes or like I said or drinking or something like that, don't pick up another bad habit to supplement that. So you would have to do something positive, like if it's drinking, then start making fresh juices every day instead of that drink or a smoothie. You know what I mean? Something like that, and put some ginger in there because that'll give you a nice kick. You know, um, smoking. Sometimes if you stop smoking and you start picking up eating, you see, and then look, the caffeine and all that. Yeah, like yo, the energy drinks. You gotta do the positive thing. Chew on some ice. I see that helps. Like if you working long hours and you need that pick me up instead of these energy drinks and the coffee. And if you were not able, let's say you don't have time to make a juice right in the morning with some ginger, um, just chew on some damn ice. Like something cold. That's gonna wake you up. Straight like that. You're gonna have to do it with something that's gonna bring about a positive results. Not the same because it's like a coping mechanism. Your vices are coping mechanisms. Okay, not something that's going to trigger that coping mechanism. That's you got to implement the strategy so that way you could keep going forward. So that way you won't give up because it's going to try you. It's going to test you. It's going to test you. That's like when you see a toxic ex and they trying to hover and hoover and bring you back in. You got to implement a strategy. Either no contact, straight up no contact, or be in a gray wall of no emotion, no nothing, no like no. If we got to meet up with for the children, got to be in a public place. It got to be this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Everything. No, we got to go through the justice system to make sure everything is all right. Because everything got to be in black and white. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got to do, whatever you got to do, y'all. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. I ain't gonna lie. But you are protected. But you do have your team is gonna be there to help you. And you're gonna get the little rewards along the way too. It's not like you're not gonna see the reward. You're gonna see the effort. I think even putting in your mind, like you're like tonight, putting in your mind what you know you need to, and it was a part of my fucking vision board too, y'all. Damn. Make it a part of your vision board. Okay, make it a part of your vision board. This meaningful sacrifice, the discipline, whatever you want to, like, yeah, that's going to be, and you're going to have, that's going to be your motivation. Take a picture of it, put it on your phone, put it as your wallpaper for now as you out. Because just because you put on your wall when you out at work and you tempted to go eat fried chicken and shit, and you know you trying to stop eating fried food and whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna help you with your vision board in the house. Put that shit on your phone when you like, yeah, let me order DoorDash. And then when you see your vision board right there with the healthy eating, with the this, that, and the third, and then you're gonna be like, am I still gonna go against what I know I'm not supposed to do? It's a reminder. Y'all, you gotta trick your mind. You gotta trick your mind. Because if not, your mind will trick you. And with that, beloveds, I appreciate y'all as always. It's always an hour. No matter what I do, it's always an hour. I appreciate y'all. Share, like, subscribe. And I'm going to always see you on the check-in. Check the website out. Spirit Sprays, all the good stuff is up there. And I'm going to soon introduce a new, not a new flavor, but a seasonal flavor for right now. Get your apple harvest for right now. Thank you, beloved. Get your apple harvest for right now if you would like. But yeah, the seasonal flavor is coming. With that, I'm going to see y'all in the check-in.